So I was talking about central auditory processing disorder in another video, but what I didn't talk about and mention with it is that like some of the best things that I got from that. So a central auditory processing disorder is essentially when you hear everything at the same level. So when there are multiple conversations going on in the room, you're hearing them all at the same level. You can't drown it out. It's kind of like when you're talking on the phone and it echoes back. That's what my hearing is like. Like that's what I experience. So I get overstimulated fairly easily. I get kind of overwhelmed in crowds of people. I kind of have to decompress and like just regulate my nervous system, right? But because of the way that I process information, so it's central auditory processing disorder also functions like almost like a delayed. Sorry, my phone's gonna die, so it paused. So it's like a delay in your what you hear. So when someone's saying the alphabet like A, B, C, when I'm hearing A, when I'm processing A when they're on C. So it's like that delayed processing, right? And it's not a hearing impairment. It's just the way the information is processed through the ear into the brain. Like it's just, there's that delay there. And so, but what that allowed me to do is that I can read people's energy really well without them even speaking to me or telling me anything. And I didn't really realize this was a gift. Like I thought everyone could do this, but this is one of the biggest things. And this is why I think I was born with that, is so that I could learn to read energy. And so I can tell immediately by the energy of somebody if they're being dishonest with me. You may think that you have gotten away with it, but I can just tell. Like I can tell if somebody feels sad or uncomfortable. I can feel it. I can feel it in the energy field. And that is something I don't think I would be able to do had I not had central auditory processing disorder. And even the ADHD, like those neurodivergent things, those things that we feel like are like these disabilities, have actually allowed us to fine tune the gifts that we are supposed to have in this life as a soul. Like that is what we chose for that purpose. And so I very much believe that, especially with my central auditory thing, that I would not be able to read people's energy in the way that I do. It allows, I have the ability to make people feel seen in a way they haven't experienced, because I can see it in their energy and I can feel it in their energy. It's really hard to explain, but anyway, that's just like something positive that I wanted to share about it, because it is a gift. And even though it didn't feel like it when I was going through all the difficulty with learning and stuff and just the struggles in school that I had, it truly is a gift now. I can look back on that and realize that I've accepted those quirks about me, and I sometimes forget to tell people about it. Like usually I end up having to like tell people about it, because they'll be like, I'll notice that because I can read the energy, right? So I'll notice like I say what a lot, and then I answer my own question because I think I missed what they said, but then it processes like 2 seconds later, and then I'm like, oh, never mind, I got it. and so that often happens to me, and I'll see the moment when I need to like, oh, I need to tell this person I have this, because they think I'm not paying attention, or that I'm just asking stupid questions, when really I have this delayed processing. And so it's not, and I don't really share it with a lot of people, but sometimes I'm in like, or when I'm dating someone, I haven't dated for a while, but when I'm dating someone and I'm like, all of a sudden I'll just like realize like, oh, I should probably mention this, because now I can see that they're noticing these little things that I do like regularly, and they don't really understand why I do it, or why I can't remember certain things, or why I have, certain difficulties, right? And so I think it just helps to communicate that so people understand you better, and they can either accept that part of you or they can walk away, because that's just who I am. And nothing, it's not something I can make go away, because it makes me who I am as a soul. So anyway, if you struggle with any of that, and I hope this message like uplifted you in some way, and you know what a gift it is, because you are able to read people's energy in a way that maybe other people can't because of that. So any type of like sensory disability, I feel like there is such a divine reason for it, and your purpose is around that. So I'm sending you so much love.